What has been the biggest challenge throughout the pandemic?
I think for us, it's been sort of like, well, we specialise in weddings, so we normally are a wedding florist. We're not the traditional florist of doing loads of funerals every week. So we have lost all those. Last year, we went from 62 weddings and obviously did about 2. And then this year, again, then thinking that everything was going to be all right this year, I think we got about 6 booked for, and not knowing if they're going to go ahead as well. So that's probably been the hardest, is losing all our weddings and having to concentrate on something different, so more within the shop. So we've had to sort of do something a bit different, get more stock in, try and sell that over social media and website, because obviously people couldn't come here. So yeah, just sort of adapting to a bit of different life for us, really.
Having to work with people, you know, to try and keep the community, the pet shop awake, you know, arriving, you know, sort of basically just working, really, keeping everybody, keeping all the animals, everybody satisfied.
Hours on end in one home or one house with the same person. Restricted movement, not being able to see family as often as you would like. Our twin daughters were born just before Christmas, and it was only just this past week that they met their uncle and auntie for the first time. So there's been that, not being able to mix.
It's definitely shown that there are a lot of people out there that are really struggling, and they probably struggled before pandemic, but it's definitely shown that a lot of people don't have a lot, and then people obviously lost their jobs. So, you know, working families really find it really hard to keep things together, and a lot of people are very isolated and lonely and on their own. So yeah, a lot of people's struggles have been brought to the front.
The hardest thing for me has been the uncertainty of how we're going to reopen, if we were going to reopen, whether or not this was it for our business. So we just getting established, and then the pandemic hit and we had to shut down. Yeah, it's been really difficult times.
We've been worried about the financial impact as well, because we had no funds in the bank, so to speak. And we were working on a daily basis, you know, juggling out funds and wondering when the government is going to fund us anymore. And all that's been a worry.
The hardest part for us, I think, is having to close the door. Sometimes we have a lot of elderly customers come into the door. We may be the only people those elderly customers see that day. So it's not only just about the impact on our business, it could be the impact on our customers' lives, you know, and that type of thing. It has been hard closing the door, you know, we have taken a financial loss, but we have been pretty lucky because we've been able to keep our delivery service going.
Initially when we were closed, I mean, the panic that sort of I had was, how was I going to afford to pay my staff? How was I going to live? Both myself and my husband are both self-employed, so I think I didn't sleep probably for about the first week that we were closed. Once we knew we were going to have the grants, the pressure was off a little bit then. We knew that we were going to be able to continue paying staff, furlough, things like that.